You might be wondering why I'm holding a kitten. This is a new addition to my family. His name is Asha, and he wants to play all the time, and he's been crying at my feet, so I'll hold him for a little bit while he gnaws on me. In previous videos, I've unboxed and reviewed the ET series of lightsabers. The last one that I haven't unboxed and reviewed is ET4. And that's what we're going to be looking at today. Let's go. Ow. Hello again to all my Jedi and Sith companions. I'm your host, the Frugal Jedi, and thank you for joining me as we take a look at the last saber to review for the ET series, and that is ET4. I hear you. I'm trying to get this video done though, so I might have to lock you in the bedroom. Yeah. Don't attack my microphone. Hold on while I take a short break.
Take two.
Thank you for joining me, your host, the Frugal Jedi, as we take a look at the last saber from the ET series, and this one is ET4, and this comes from 1977SABERFEAST. They are a TXQ official partner. They are on AliExpress, and their prices are rock bottom. Really good. This particular model comes in 3 configurations. Now, I reached out to them and I asked them, do you have it in Super RGB? So Super RGB is the newest RGB offering from TXQ with a micro SD card and Bluetooth capabilities. And I think they're really cool and I like them. And yes, they do offer Super RGB, but it is not listed on the product page. You would have to send a message to them and find out the cost difference. It's not going to be a whole lot more than premium RGB, just a little bit. The price of premium RGB, which will have 16 sound fonts, you have the multiple blade colors, you have blaster, flash on clash, lockup, the sensitive smooth swing gesture control, really nice saber for dueling, and the price for premium is $81.07 US with free shipping. The next level up is the Super NeoPixel V4, and Super NeoPixel will have the NeoPixel blade, you'll have cool ignition effects and blade styles, you'll have Bluetooth control, you'll be able to create your own effects, and the price of that one, as I turn my screen back on because I am cheating, is $135.14 US. And lastly, they offer Profi. Profi is also NeoPixel. Profi is a little more complex to program, but it does have more features, more customization options. It is not for everyone, but if you like programming or if you don't care about programming but you want the very best soundboard, Profi is it. And the price of the Profi edition is $159.12 US. So really good prices for this saber. And you can choose your blade length. You can choose 82 centimeters or 92 centimeters. And the price doesn't change based on the blade length, only based on the internals. They also have some discount codes that you can apply at checkout for the May the 4th sale, so don't forget to use one of those. Now that you know how much it costs and where to get it, I will point the camera down and start the unboxing. So here it is, the ET4. This again uses that larger handle design. So it's 1.5 inches rather than a standard 1. So if you have larger hands, or if you just want something that's a little easier to grip, you can really get your hands on it well. I love these, they're so nice. It's held in with 3 screws. So you have 2, one on each side, and then one on this black section, which is a little higher. And it creates a really strong grasp on the blade. And fantastic job of holding in the blade. So again, this is a great combat saber. The look of the saber itself is pretty simple. It has that emitter that just kind of flares up there. No cutouts on it. You have some black accents and some etching, and then etching on the bottom. When I put the grip on, I didn't realize that that tape was double-sided, and it wasn't until after, so I had to take it off and then redo it so you don't see that white tape. So it is double-sided. And I don't usually put the grip tape on, but with this one, I felt it was necessary because I thought that that plain brushed aluminum look for the grip was just too plain looking. This gives it some character. And pommel is removable, just like that. And then to charge it, you'll unscrew the handle, slide that down, and you'll have a USB-C charging port on the bottom, and there's your rechargeable battery, and there you have your Super RGB board with the micro SD card. You have 3 volume levels.
Low volume, mute on, high volume.
And because this is taking all the files off of the micro SD card and playing them, we can alter those files.
Basic 2.
So I don't like LASIK 1, LASIK 2, LASIK 3. That's saying steady, unstable pulse. I'd rather have them labeled. So once again, I'm going to add my own custom files, and you can use the same files that I have for the SM Pixel V4. They'll work on the Super RGB. So I'm going to make those changes so we can hear it a little clearer, and I'll be right back. Now that I have those new English files on there, let's have a listen.
Low volume, mute on, high volume,
And the blade styles.
steady,
You can switch blade styles on the fly as well, which is cool.
pulse, unstable,
As well as the color menu, it's going to be a little different.
color switch, color switch, color switch, color switch,
Really nice sound. Responds beautifully. Your blaster blocks, your lockup. Flash on clash. The other cool thing with Super RGB is that it will remember the blade style and the color for each sound font.
Master Windu.
So let's see if Master Windu is set to purple. Sure enough, purple unstable. Let's switch that to
pulse,
purple pulse. You can also play music, and to do that you have the blade pointed downward, hold the button, twist your wrist. It'll play different music tracks. Each sound font will have a set of music, and some will be repeated, and you can add your own music and you can add more sound fonts, which is awesome.
unstable, steady,
I am told it is the dark saber.
pulse, unstable,
Of course, I'll list all of the sound fonts in the description for you. And if you do want those improved English files, I'll put a link in the description where you can download those. If you're the kind of person that hates to read instruction manuals, but you want to know how to use the button and gesture controls to do everything, follow the card right there, and that'll take you to an in-depth tutorial on how to perform every function on a premium or super RGB saber. Now that you've seen a little bit about it, I want to demonstrate it, so I'm going to wait till it gets dark, go outside, spin it, have fun, and then join me back at the table for my final thoughts. Time for my final thoughts. So let me tell you what I think of the ET4 Saber that comes from 1977 SABERFEAST. Incredible value for money. Price so low and you get so much. If you're going to be getting RGB, I recommend the Super RGB. Just send a message and ask how much different it is in price. I love the fact that you have a micro SD card so you can add more sound fonts and music and Bluetooth control. The fact that the Super will remember your blade style and color is great. And if you wanted the SM Pixel, you can't go wrong because SM Pixel is really nice. They're amazing with the Pixel blade. And I've done a few of the ET Sabers in Pixel for review as well. Design-wise, the hilt itself feels like it's missing something. Maybe a couple of windows on the emitter section or some engraving on the actual grip section that I've covered up. And that's the reason I covered it up, is because I thought it was just too plain looking. I do like the way it looks with the brown leather around there. The etchings around the button and close to the pommel, they look really nice. But yeah, it just feels like it's missing just a couple of little things to give it some more pizzazz. Quality is really nice. The way it holds in that blade. How it responds. This is definitely designed to be a dueling saber, and it's so comfortable and easy to hold. Would I recommend the ET4? Yes. Provided that you really like the design of this particular model. Just because you can get the other ET series sabers for the same amount of money, and I prefer the design of those ones a little more. I like the extra etching. I think they have a little more flair than this one does. Not to say that this one is boring. I mean, it's not completely boring. I've seen boring hilts out there. But yeah, I just wish I had a little more. That'll wrap up this unboxing and review. If you found it helpful, please don't forget to give it a like. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more lightsaber unboxing and reviews, and tap the bell so you're notified whenever I upload anything new. Also, don't forget I have a giveaway going on for a set of dueling lightsabers called the Twins, courtesy of N-Sabers. And to enter that contest, all you have to do is watch the video, and I'll put the card up right there. Watch it, like it, comment, and follow N-Sabers on one of their social media platforms. Until next time, I have been your host, The Frugal Jedi. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you next time.